Hello everyone, you are now watching Xinhua News Agency live on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube. I'm Boning and I'm sending you a big warm greeting from this freezing tourist spot here in North China's Hebei province. So 2020 is the deadline China set for eliminating absolute poverty. As this year draws to an end, 4 colleagues of mine and I present you today's show. So today we are going to take you on an online tour in several once poverty-stricken places across the country, including Xinjiang, Hunan, Guizhou, and Ningxia. So what have these places achieved in terms of poverty alleviation, and how has life changed for those living in these places? Stay tuned with us and hopefully we will help you decode the secrets of China's war against poverty. And first of all, about this huge frozen waterfall behind me. So this is one of the major tourist spots in this village called Luotuowan village in Fuping County. So this frozen waterfall is more than 100 meters tall and 500 meters wide. Apart from the frozen waterfall, there is also a ski field in this village about a 20-minute drive away. And people can find homestays and restaurants in this village several hundred meters away from the waterfall. Deep in the Taihang Mountains, the village, Luotuowan village, is a wonderful choice for those who want to avoid heat in summer. And now the village is also trying to boost its winter tourism with this frozen waterfall here and also the ski field I mentioned before. So with these tourist attractions, the village hoped that it could attract more travelers and shutterbugs during the off-season. And this year, guess what? Despite the COVID-19 epidemic, Luotuowan village has welcomed more than 300,000 tourist visits, generating millions of money in tourism. But just 8 years ago, this village was a village where over 70% of the villagers were living in poverty, and no tourist would ever come for a visit. At that time, the annual per capita income was less than 1,000 yuan, which was only about $150. So in 2012, President Xi Jinping visited some of the county's most underprivileged villages, including Luotuowan. During that trip, he told officials to work hard to help villagers in poverty live better lives as soon as possible. His visit came just a month after he was elected General Secretary of the Communist Party of China's Central Committee. So the visit was a clear message that poverty alleviation was the nation's top priority. So in recent years, a local company has rented some spare houses from locals in the Luotuowan village. The company has upgraded the houses into hostels and hired locals to work as room attendants, cleaners, or cooks. So this has helped local people increase their income. And only a few hundred meters away from the frozen waterfall, here we are now at this beautiful homestay, or you can call it a resort. And joining us now, we are going to talk with a local resident who is currently working as a room attendant here in this resort. And she will tell us more about her job here and also her life in this village. Now let's go. 哎，李大姐，哎，您在吗？你好，你好。So this is our guest today. 您先跟镜头打个招呼，然后说一下您叫什么名字。
我姓李，我叫李素梅。
Okay, her name is Li Shumei, and she is now working in this resort. 您在这儿工作多长时间了？
我2年多了吧。
So I asked her how long has she been working here. He has been working in this resort for more than 2 years, almost 3 years. 您现在每个月收入有多少
？2100一个月2100啊。
I asked her about her income, and her monthly income is at least 2,100 yuan, which is more than $300. 您现在觉得生活在这里工作以后，生活变化大吗？有什么变化？
大。特大了。
有哪些变化？
特别大。你看那个也在这儿干，心情挺好，离家也太近，挺近的。
So
挺照顾家
she
人
said her life has changed quite a lot, and she is happier than before because she can work just near her home. 谢谢李大姐，谢谢您，谢谢，好，谢谢您先忙，您先忙。So thank you for your time and your help. Okay, let's go this way. So after talking with Li Shumei, we are now going to our next stop, which is a local store for agricultural products. So on our way there, I'm going to tell you more about the radical changes that have happened in Luotuowan village. So benefiting from tourism and other industries, Luotuowan village saw the annual per capita income surge to more than 13,000 yuan by the end of last year, which is 14 times as much as that 8 years ago. And the last impoverished household shook off poverty last year. Nowadays, villagers no longer have to climb the mountain and chop firewood for heating and cooking. Their new houses are equipped with underfloor heating and also tap water. They also have modern home appliances such as refrigerators and also washing machines and television. And I was told that a quarter of the families here now own a car. And unlike in the past when many had nothing to do but squat at their doorsteps to bask in the sun in slack seasons, villagers now are busy receiving tourists, planting mushrooms, or preparing for the apple plantation. And as the industries like tourism and plantation have developed, many who have left the village for work have returned and become a force to further revitalize the rural area. And here we are, their fruitful harvests are now being sold in this local store. So we can see there are a variety of local agricultural products. And we've arrived at the store, and now I'm going to show you some signature agricultural products exhibited here in the store. 哎，您好，您好。So she will introduce some of the signature products for us here. 您先给我们介绍一下这边的一些特产吧。
特产啊，咱就从面前可以看到啊，你可以看到的就是咱们那个富平西哥蛋。
Okay, so this
高级营养品，而且呢还是餐桌上的一道美食。它这个就是主要就是含有丰富的微量元素硒，长期食用呢能够抗癌防癌。
So this is the eggs of a selenium rich pigeon, and it's very good for health. And also we can see this way there are honeys. So everyone loves honey. 您跟我们介绍一下这个蜂蜜有什么特点？
这个蜂蜜呢都是农家收购的土蜂蜜，它都是山区放养的，没有污染，产量少，但是那个营养价值比普通的蜂蜜要更高一些。您看到这个浅颜色的是槐花蜜，这个是枣花蜜啊。
So this honey is totally organic, and there's no food additive in this honey. And also we can see here we got mushrooms. So mushroom is one of the biggest industries here in Luotuowan village. There are many greenhouses for mushroom plantation. 这
边您看到的
是什么产品？
是咱们本地富平产的香菇酱啊，就是特别下饭。本地的香菇制成的这个香菇酱有多种口味儿，有香辣的，有原味儿的啊，就是面条啊、米饭呀、离不了。
So this is mushroom sauces made of locally grown mushrooms, and we got all kinds of flavors here. We got different kinds of flavor, and it's very tasty, good for noodles and rice. So and here we can see these are jujubes, 红枣是吧？
对对对，富平大枣啊。
Yeah.
可以品尝一个美女呢。
Okay, I will have a try. So it's big, the jujube. I heard it's 这个是对降血
对，大枣主要是那个降血压、降血脂功效特别好啊，而且它也是那个微量元素含有的特别高。还有就是这个咱们这个富平大枣最显著的特点就是，虽然个头不是最大的，但是口感却是最好的啊。
So this would, she said this would taste good, and it's very good for health. It can reduce your blood pressure and also your blood fat. So I'm going to have a bite to try it. As you can see, The flesh is really good. And also, the pit is very small. Sorry, excuse me. This tastes very good. So as we can see, there are also vinegar made of the jujube.
这边您看到的是这个红枣的这个制成的这个优质红枣做的红枣醋啊。红枣醋呢，主要就是降血脂、降血压，还有就是它这个改善肠胃的功效比较显著，适合老人、孕妇、小孩都可以喝。这个要不要尝一下，美女？
好。So this is also good for health. It can reduce blood pressure and blood fat as well, and it's also good for digest system. So I'm going to have a try.
怎么样？
Yeah, it's a bit sour and still sweet and tastes very good. 有一点酸，还有点甜啊。And we can see here is another. 好，谢谢。
这个也给我吧。
好，谢谢。So and here we can see another major industry here is the apple plantation industry. 您给我们介绍一下这个苹果，这是这里的特产。
这就是富平的特产，这个高山苹果。高山苹果最显著的特点就是，因为我们这里海拔高嘛，昼夜温差大，光照时间长，所以这个苹果的口感是特别甜的。这个您可以尝一下，这个实际尝一下就明白了。
好，谢谢。So because Luotuowan village, it gets sunshine for a long period of time, and also it has a huge difference in temperature between day and night. So the apple would taste very sweet and very tasty. I will try one. I will have a bite. It's a yellow apple, which is very special.
感觉怎么样？
很甜。It's very sweet. I couldn't help to take one more bite.
它有好几个品种啊，有王林，有这个天虹2号，还有国光，都是得过金奖的苹果。
So these are different types of apples, and all these agricultural products are some major industries here in Luotuowan village that helps local people to increase their income. You should have one. So that's basically all I've got here in Hebei province. And for those who just joined us, this is Xinhua News Agency live on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So my colleagues and I is presenting you today's show on China's war against poverty. And so my colleagues from other provinces is going to take over from here, and hopefully they will tell you more about China's poverty alleviation.
The Chinese government has taken a very, very strong interest in making sure that as the economy goes forward, everyone goes forward together. I've been following this for many, many years. It's been one of the unique facets that China has been able to offer the world. I mean, if you look at poverty eradication, poverty alleviation efforts worldwide, China accounts for the vast majority of it over this last 40 years.